Good morning! Today, we are in Abu Dhabi, June 7, 2020. And sobrang init po dito. Temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. Sa background po natin ay may maririnig kayong music that was composed by Ennio Morricone. Okay? Ennio Morricone is one of the most prestigious composer. And itong music na to ay Cinema Paradiso. It is one of my favorite theme songs. So, today we will talk about how to save money, how to handle your finances. Lately, dahil sa COVID crisis, ang daming nawalan ng trabaho, ang daming mga kabayan dito sa Abu Dhabi na no work, no pay. So, I decided to share this 7 baby steps towards financial freedom. It was suggested by Dave Ramsey, so I will share it first. First baby step is to save $1,000 for your starter emergency fund. $1,000 or like 4,000 dirhams. So, ito pong emergency fund will cover those unexpected life events na hindi natin pinlano. Gaya ng pagkawala ng trabaho, pagkakaroon ng sakit. So, especially ngayon, hindi natin alam kung kailan tayo magiging employed or kung kailan tayo tanggalin sa trabaho. So, ito pong 4,000 dirhams emergency fund will at least pay for our rent and basic needs like food. So, kapag nakaipon na po tayo noon, let's move on with our baby step number 2. Pay all your debt using debt snowball. So, ano po yung debt snowball na sinasabi ni Dave Ramsey? Ang sabi niya, kung ano yung pinakamaliit na utang mo, yun muna yung babayaran mo. So, you have to start on the little things. Then, as time goes by, mababayaran mo na rin yung mga malalaki. So, paano mo ito magagawa? Better to write all your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of the interest rate. And knock out your debts one by one. So, habang may trabaho pa po tayo, kapag may emergency fund na tayo, habang may trabaho pa tayo, unti-untiin na natin ang pagbabayad ng ating mga utang. Baby step number 3 is to save 3 to 6 months of expenses in a fully funded emergency fund. So, nagkaroon na tayo ng 4,000 dirhams na emergency fund. Unti-unti na natin nabayaran yung utang natin. And kapag nabayaran na po natin yung utang natin, don't slow down. Okay? Take that money you were throwing at your debt and build a fully funded emergency fund. Ito po yung fully funded emergency fund that will cover 3 to 6 months of your expenses. So, ito na po talaga yung fund that will protect us against life's bigger surprises without slipping back into debt. So, halimbawa, let's say, sa isang buwan, nag-earn po kayo ng 6,000 dirhams. Okay, 6,000 dirhams. So, at least, you have to save 500 dirhams per month para sa emergency fund natin. Okay, hanggang sa makabuo tayo ng 4,000 dirhams. Okay, 4,000 divided by 500. So, mga ilang 4,000 divided by 500. So, that's 8 months. Okay, then, while doing that, inuunti-unti na po natin binabayaran yung mga utang natin. So, kapag nabayaran natin yung utang natin, now, we will have a fully funded emergency fund. So, halimbawa, dito sa Abu Dhabi, usually, ang isang room is 2,000 dirhams. So, kung sharing po yan, dalawa kayo, so it will be like 1,000 dirhams. And 500 dirhams, makakabil ka na ng 1 month na pagkain dito. So, it's like, sa isang buwan, nakakagastos ka ng 1,500 on your basic necessities. 1,500. Tapos ang sahod mo, for example, is like, let's make it 6,000. So, 1,500 yung basic expenses natin, 500 sa emergency fund. Okay, then the rest ay yung pangbayad natin ng utang natin. Then, kapag nabayar na yung utang, we will create 3 to 6 months emergency fund, which is, halimbawa, 1,500 times 6, 9,000 dirhams. Let's make it full 10,000 dirhams. Okay, so that's baby step number 3. Then let's move on with baby step number 4. Invest 15% of your household income in retirement. So especially po, ako personally, I'm over 30 years old. So it's time to get serious about retirement, no matter your age. Kasi, especially if you are working as an OFW, hindi natin alam kung hanggang kailan tayo mag-work abroad. So, mas maganda po if you will take 15% of your gross household income and start investing into your retirement. Ako po nag-start ako sa SSS. So, binabayaran ko ang SSS ko ng 2,400 every month. But since, para makatipid ako sa paghulog sa Alansario or sa index exchange or sa any other money exchange, naghuhulog po ako ng every 6 months or sometimes annually para makatipid ako sa bayarin sa money exchange, which is like 20 dirhams kada hulog. So, yun. Maganda po ang SSS kasi it is government owned. So walang lugihan. And aside from that, pwede mo siyang makuha if you are in the right age, like above 60. You can either make it as a lump sum money or like a retirement pension plan every month. Then let's move on with baby step number 5. Save for your children's college fund. So, yung may mga prospect po na magpakasal or may mga fiancé and sooner or later magkakaroon sila ng anak, this is for you. When you've paid all your debts and started saving for retirement, the next step is to save for your children's college expenses. So, ito po ay optional naman, kaya kung wala pa akong asawa, I'm still single, so I'm just keeping this aside. Okay, let's move on with baby step number 6. Pay off your home early. Baby step 6 is a big dog, especially if bumili kayo ng bahay or ng condo, then you have a monthly mortgage. Actually, this is the only thing between you and complete freedom from debt. Can you imagine your life with no house payment? Any extra money you can put toward your mortgage could save you tens of thousands in interest. So, nga kasi nauso dito yung mga sa Abu Dhabi, yung mga bumibili ng condo sa Pinas. Usually, nag-range yun sa 4 million eh. So, ang ina-advise kasi, ang ina-advise ni Dave Ramsey sa loan is that you just have, it should not be more than 25% of your salary, of your monthly income. And at least you should pay it not more than 15 years. So, bakit 25% lang ng income mo? In order for you to do other things like paying your other debt, saving money. So, kailangan hindi siya lumampas ng 25% of your salary. Otherwise, mabibigatan ka and you will end up borrowing money from your credit cards. Now, let's move on with baby step number 7. So, ito po yung wala ka ng utang, may emergency fund ka na, nabayaran mo na yung mga utang mo, may fully funded emergency fund ka na, then nabayaran mo na rin yung bahay mo, then here, wala ka ng utang. So, you know what people with no debt can do? Anything they want. This is the most fun last step, because you can live and give like no one else. You keep on building wealth and become insanely generous. So we can, sabi nga ni Dave Ramsey dito, now that's what we call living a legacy. So I will talk about myself naman, ano. So emergency fund talaga is napaka-importante, especially ngayon nauuso na yung delayed salary, like for 3 months walang sahod. So okay lang sana kung may maasahan ka dito sa ibang bansa. Kung mag-isa ka lang, paano ka makakabili ng pagkain, paano ka makakabayad ng renta? So kailangan talaga ng emergency fund. And yung pagbayad naman ng utang is napaka-importante. Sabi nga nila, a borrower is always a slave to the lender. Slave. Kasi may nag-message, so na-auto-focus ako. So, a borrower is always a slave to the lender. So, iba kasi yung pagising mo ng umaga nang wala kang iniisip na babayaran. And then, pagdating ng sahod mo buong buo, so you can plan your things. Financial freedom psychologically will really affect your confidence and self-esteem. Iba pa rin yung wala kang takot, na wala kang inaalala. So, I hope po na makatulong to sa ating mga kababayan dito sa Abu Dhabi. Yun lang po. See ya.